Okay, now we kind of sanded the barrel down in some of the other spots. I'm going to go through and put some more bluing on. See if I can get this to be more even. There's some areas that just didn't want to take on it, so might have had some old bluing. Might have had some crap on there. So I'm just going to try to put some of this on here and see what happens. Flip this over. Dip it in here, put some more on here. It's weird, there was a couple places it just didn't want to take. Probably had some junk on it. This time I went over and wiped it all down with a rag. See right there, there's just not a spot, it just doesn't want to. It's going to take a while for this to, couple different cycles to get this, the tone, patina, whatever you want. This is just kind of a reason I'm doing this. I don't want like a slight rust present on it. Bluing does something, not much, but way better than just plain steel. This was really worth something. I'd probably spend a bunch of time on it, but I'm just trying to get this. So you can even try to do the Harbor Freight hammer that costs $2.99. Doesn't want to do anything. So I tried. Probably going to be all streaky. Yeah, there was a couple spots here. It's almost like it might have had some shellac on it. Like right here, it doesn't like to see like it wants to do anything. It's like the water's almost beating up. It might have some oil or something on it. It's not doing a darn thing. Yeah, right there. It's kind of strange. Maybe it's pooped out. Probably not supposed to drip this in there again. I'll flip this over real quick. Need to get another glove. You don't see any of this on the back because this is inside, so I can be really sloppy here. This was completely rusted on the bottom here. You can see this part right here. That's the only part that sticks out of the wood. Could do the whole thing, but here, if it doesn't look so good, it's not gonna make that much difference. It's probably better to experiment on yeah, you can see some streaks and stuff on here. It's kind of goofy. I think last time I did this years ago, I used some little sponges. You're right here, you can see that it doesn't want to. There's some spots that just kind of like doesn't want to go on there. It's probably got some film. It says in instructions you should use some alcohol, so I'll have to got some of that somewhere. I can probably get it cleaned off. It probably just not getting on there as well. Since this gun's been fired a bunch of times, you get a bunch of salts and stuff from the black powder. This has actually only been used on black powder. It's never actually been used with Pyrodex before. So this area gets usually pretty nasty. I've been taking a knife and trying to get into the pores here to get some of that stuff out. That's probably what that is. Now after you get a bunch of coats on here, it'll tend to look a little bit better. Like right here, it's just not taking at all. So I'm going to have to take that and sand that. You might have some lacquer or something on it from the gun over here. Not sure. This stuff's really not the best thing for you, so it's better to use a glove. I actually, unfortunately, got the glove on the camera side here. I'm holding the camera. Now right there I didn't want to take before. Let me put a glove on and rotate this. Right there. I don't know what that's about. If that was, I sanded the heck out of that right there. Might be there's some unknown foreign substance from Katrina. There's a lot of stuff that went underwater, that like coins and stuff, that just got really funky and you don't even know what the heck. It's like it got into the pores of stuff.